Now, let me bring in Laura Stefan, who joins us live from Bucharest. She's a political analyst and international expert in the rule of law. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you think that this is a clear sign from the people of Moldova that they would rather have close ties with Europe rather than Russia?
Thank you for the invitation. I really don't see how the Moldovans can make it clearer. This is a clear-cut vote. PAS got over 50% of the votes before redistribution of mandates. So I think this result speaks for itself. I don't know what Mr. Dodon is referring to. The participation in the diaspora was amazing. They had approximately 281,000 votes in the diaspora, which is enormous. They never had such votes in a parliamentary election. So I think really the Moldovan people showed how elections can be organized under pressure, what it takes to continue throughout the electoral process despite Russian interference. And there was a lot of Russian interference. We monitored these elections, my organization did, Expert Forum. We've been there, we looked at what happened online. I really think Moldova can be a lesson for all of us in the European Union about how you do elections and how you resist pressure.
Well, there was word as well from the opposition, though, claiming vote fraud, rigged votes. Is this, though, an election result that we should take as an accurate result, or do you think that these votes don't really reflect reality?
Well, I think thieves yell thieves. I didn't hear of any significant election irregularities, apart from fake bomb alarms in some voting sections abroad, which were immediately dealt with, and there was no bomb, obviously. Really, the counting of the votes is very transparent. We could all follow it, and we did follow it online on the website of the Central Electoral Commission. There were observers throughout Moldova. However, I'm not surprised with the position the opposition takes these days. It was, something that we thought is going to happen. They will try to generate unrest. But given how Moldova has dealt with the attempts of buying votes, money coming from Russia. They had a lot of undercover operations. They seized millions of euros. They also had arrests operated against people that were trying to buy votes for the Russian side. So I really hope they think twice before organizing unrest, because really they lost, and they lost significantly in the electoral process. I think it's time now to regroup and rethink. Obviously, the party of Maia Sandu, the Party for Action and Solidarity, will have a comfortable majority in the parliament and will continue to form the government for the next years.
So does this mean that within a couple of years, Moldova will become a part of the EU?
It's what we all hope, because I think the EU will benefit itself from Moldova joining. I think the EU needs to learn about resilience also from our eastern neighbors. And I think nobody's safe if our region is not safe. And I think Moldova taught us a lesson about handling elections in tough times.
All right, Laura Stefan, thank you so much for joining us here on TRT World.